Build a WordPress website. It might sound intimidating or challenging, but trust me, it's actually much easier than most people think. And with Hostinger's WordPress hosting, the process is faster, smoother, and honestly, kind of fun. Making your own website is no longer just a dream. So, in this WordPress tutorial, I'll guide you through the steps to get your site online, from choosing the right plan and customizing your design to making the most of AI tools. By the end, you'll have a professional-looking WordPress site ready to share with the world. Step 1 is selecting a hosting plan. Before we can start building, you'll need hosting, of course. With Hostinger, the most popular option is a premium WordPress plan. It's affordable, includes a free domain for the first year, and gives you all the features you need to launch a personal site, blog, or even a small business website. I highly recommend starting here. So click the link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen to continue. When picking your plan, you'll notice there are different billing cycles. If your budget allows, I recommend going with the longer term since it locks in the lowest monthly price for the longest period. One thing I really like about Hostinger is that there are no endless upsells. You grab one plan and it includes everything you need. Once you've selected your plan, just create your account and complete the payment. If you use my link, you should already see the discount code applied at checkout, but just in case, double check. If it's not there, type in Cybernews and watch the price drop. Step 2 is installing WordPress, and this is where Hostinger makes life super easy. As soon as you confirm your email and log into your account, you'll land in the hPanel dashboard. This is where you manage everything, your websites, domains, and settings. I personally love it because it's modern, simple, and even lets you customize widgets and run built-in speed tests. It's one of the best dashboards out there, especially for WordPress management. So, how do you make a website here? Installing WordPress is literally a 1-minute process with the auto installer. Just click Add Website, choose WordPress, set up a username and password, pick a template or theme, skip the extra plugins, and you're good to go. Late last year, Hostinger introduced a completely new setup option. You still have the classic route with themes and templates, but now there's also the AI website builder for WordPress, which can design a starter site for you based on a short description of your project. It's basically an integration of their website builder with WordPress. While it's not as powerful as the full builder, if you've ever spent days searching for the right WordPress theme, this tool can be a total lifesaver. I recommend giving it a try unless you're a purist who prefers sticking strictly to themes. But if you're completely new, go with themes and templates first. It'll help you better understand the WordPress ecosystem and how it works. Step 3 in this WordPress tutorial is picking a domain name. The good news is that if you purchase the new plan, you'll likely have a free domain credit waiting for you. You can claim a .com, .net, or other popular extensions. I always recommend going with a .com if it's available. It's still the most trusted option online, but naturally, many of the best names are already taken. Just search in the domain registrar, use the AI helper for ideas, and compare the pricing. The pricing is clear, and yes, your domain is free for the first year. After that, you'll need to pay the regular price if you want to keep it. So make sure it fits into your budget. Register your domain with your real information and give it a few moments to update through the registrar. Not ready to commit to a domain yet? No worries. Hostinger also gives you a temporary subdomain for free, so you can start building right away and connect a proper domain later. Step 4 is getting to know WordPress. We've bought a plan, set up your account, installed WordPress, and added a domain name. Now, how do you actually use WordPress? Meet the WordPress dashboard. This is your control center. On the left-hand side, you'll see the main menus. These include Post, where you'll add blog articles, Pages for static content like About or Contact, Appearance, where you choose and customize your theme, Plugins to add extra features, and Settings, where you can adjust things like your site title, tagline, and URL structure. At first, it may feel overwhelming, but after a few clicks, it'll start to feel natural. Keep in mind, any plugin you install will add a new entry to this menu, so depending on your setup, it may look a little different. Hostinger even has its own onboarding plugins that installs automatically. Go through it to get a clear idea of what's where. Step 5 is picking a theme, and naturally, your theme controls how your site looks. WordPress comes with a few default themes like 2024, which is simple and clean. But if you didn't like what Hostinger offered or didn't use the AI WordPress website builder, you can explore thousands of free options in the theme library. Here's a tip. Always check reviews and the last updated date before installing a theme. Outdated themes can cause security issues, and you don't want to build on something that was abandoned years ago. That's why if we're talking WordPress for beginners, I recommend Astra or GeneratePress. Both are lightweight, customizable, and compatible with most plugins. If you want something more specialized, paid themes from places like Theme Forest offer polished niche designs for around $50. Step 6 is all about adding plugins, and this is where WordPress really shines. Plugins add features your theme doesn't have, since WordPress on its own is lightweight and only includes the essentials. For example, even a simple contact form requires a plugin, but be careful. Too many plugins can slow down your site or cause conflicts. Here are a few must-haves for WordPress in 2025. Hostinger AI Assistant helps you generate content quickly, from blog posts to product descriptions. It's basically your own ChatGPT inside WordPress. Just note that you'll need the business plan to access it. WooCommerce is the go-to if you want to sell products or services online. I usually install WordFriends on all my sites, since it's a reliable security plugin that protects against malware and brute force attacks. Yoast SEO is the easiest way to optimize your site and make it more search-friendly. And WP Forms is great for building contact forms without touching code. Beyond that, the plugins you choose depend on your project. Always check reviews, download numbers and ratings, and see what users are saying online. This helps you avoid installing junk plugins. If your site ever breaks because of a plugin, Hostinger makes it easy to fix. You can deactivate plugins directly from hPanel without even logging into WordPress, which is a lifesaver. On top of that, Hostinger provides info on every plugin. If it detects a potential conflict or security issue, it'll notify you so you know what's going on. And if all else fails, you can run the troubleshooter. It's not magic, but it can automatically fix most common issues. Moving on in my How to Create a WordPress Website video. Step 7 is creating content. This is a fun part, adding your own material. To create a website's blog post, go to Post, Add New. You can add text, images, videos, and more using the block editor. Want a new page instead? Just head to Pages, Add New. The system works basically the same for both. The difference is that pages are higher in hierarchy while posts always live under them. The block editor is drag and drop, so you can easily build layouts with buttons, galleries, or even embedded YouTube videos. WordPress now has so many blocks that it feels like a regular website builder. Drag in an image, customize it, change the look, all without code or extra plugins. On the right-hand side, you'll see the post or page menu, where you can set the status or adjust how the content behaves. Once you're happy, just click publish and your content goes live instantly. Step 9, the final step in our How to Build a WordPress Website journey, is to optimize and go live. At this point, your site should be ready to share. You've got hosting, a domain, a theme, plugins, and content. But before you launch, here are a couple of final tips. First, enable Lightspeed Cache in the Hostinger dashboard. It dramatically improves speed. It's free and you can even experiment with different caching levels for an extra boost. Next, check your site on mobile devices to make sure everything looks good. You can do this on your phone or responsive test websites, or directly in WordPress by clicking the View button. From there, you can activate or hide certain elements for mobile or desktop, but most modern themes are mobile optimized, so unless you've done heavy customizations, you should be fine. Finally, explore the Hostinger WordPress dashboard. You'll find handy tools like speed testing, automatic mobile optimizations, a staging tool, and even a feature that lets you boost your website's resources for 24 hours completely free. By now, I think it's clear why I use and recommend Hostinger to anyone starting their WordPress journey. And that's it for my WordPress website tutorial. You now know how to make a WordPress website that'll impress all your friends. The best part with Hostinger is that you can build even more sites. And if you ever get tired of WordPress, you can switch to Hostinger's website builder since it's already included in your subscription. And hey, don't forget to use my discount link below to grab Hostinger at an even cheaper price. If you want to learn more WordPress tips and tricks, check out the video on screen. You can also find more in-depth Hostinger and WordPress tutorials by visiting our channel. Do you have any tips on how to make a WordPress website? Share them in the comments along with your thoughts. I always try to read as many as I can. Okay, that's enough for me today. I'll see you next time.